Ora bem, cá estamos nós, prontos para acabar a história. Vamos agora ter com o Avad. Vai dar início à missão final de proteger aqui. E pronto, é o fim da série. Vamos a isto. Eu sou capaz de dividir esta parte em 2 episódios, ainda não sei, vamos ver quanto tempo é que demora. E vamos aqui com muito gosto. Bora!
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the City Guard fortify the Western Ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death,
filho, estás perdoado, desde que não mates o outro puto, está tudo
Then
bem.
you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive
Eu pensava que poderias
preparations are
falar.
his responsibility.
Onde é que está o Blameless Marado? Errant?
Wish the Oseram would invent a gadget to do this.
Quietly does it.
Espera, deixa-me falar com o Errant.
Will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Eu
You still want to talk? I might need a hanky.
dei prometido 2 minutos. Ah, mas isto já foi ajustado.
I'll see you later.
I hope so.
Aloy.
Para lá.
Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
Já tem família. O Pico,
And the
primeiro.
Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Não, está atrás de
Indeed.
nós.
Clashing breastplates together and testing out their
Acabei de ver
battle
atrás.
cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. The ridge will be the front line. That's where the City Guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at evening
Imagino que
sign
não.
report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Faço isso depois, primeiro vou ter com o resto. Fast travel.
Have you just polished that armor, was it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said
Olha, até...
anything.
Aloy. Eu tinha vindo falar contigo, não fui tentar apanhar as mercadorias.
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nor at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Carja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
Quer dizer, guarda das cenas. Que preparas as cenas. Responsável de equipamento.
Medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Just because he failed
Não é
to
talvez, é tem de ser,
doesn't mean
filho.
he's any less guilty. He should pay.
Olha, diário. Última vez que visitei Prime. Coitada. Já disse aí, saiu. Zenith final. E tem a versão do Apollo. A nave caiu, eu sou tão estúpido. A nave caiu. Ou não?
No shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by.
Já vocês conhecem?
Little Huntress.
Ah, é Vanasha.
You called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Mais alguém ali? Petra.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Ora bem, vamos lá ver. Um bocadinho mais acima. Bem mais acima.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
Dia das Bruxas. Italian Horror. Está fixe. Era fixe era se isto tivesse impacto, por exemplo. Ao não rever as preparações havia uma falha qualquer. Whoa.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Depois vou ter de subir esta cena toda na missão final. Acho que nunca aqui vim. Só para quê? A minha tribo.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These cards are...
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here.
Mas é isto ou
I will
morrer.
fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The
Mais
rottenness
doloroso.
here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
E vocês aqui? Então vieste para este lado? Não estavas ali? Espera aí. Tu não estás ali daquele lado? Ok.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you.
É, o mundo está-se a abrir, né?
I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time.
É tudo apaixonado por ela.
We must fight a metal devil because the goddess says, or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
Oh, merda.
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Carja. Carja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Carja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys just like birds. They'll rip their little feathers off.
Let's not get cocky, boys.
Encontrei os meus preferidos.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right!
Ok, estes
Nobody's
calls
getting
são
past the
bocado
vanguard.
fracos.
We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Isto tem muitas palavras. Só que tipo demoraria dizer aquilo tudo. Bater-lhes não sei o quê. Olha, só o facto de eles estarem organizados ao mesmo tempo já é um milagre. Até já me esqueci do que é que eles disseram. Olha o diário. A última. Vanguarda disto e tal. Avançar sem ajuda. Não é Elysium para nós. Diário Solar, enterrados vivos. Oi. Só me falta uma caixa de texto. Só me falta uma caixa de texto, eu não acredito. E eu andei aí com atenção a tentar ver. Bah, está na altura de acabar com isto. Já estamos nós.
Feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Não. É o máximo que podemos fazer por agora. E é mesmo sem retorno que nós queremos. Aqui vamos nós para o fim do Zero Dawn.
Sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you. How did you rust after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Mais ponto.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west.
Para.
Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Me deixou fazer menu de missões. Vamos a isto?
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Não, não vou platinar, Dark. Já deixei umas missões de lado, umas cenas assim. Mas vou para a cacetada. Depois disto devo fazer o Frozen Wild, mas será no outro dia.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do what she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Eu na altura em que comprei a versão completa deste jogo. Cadaque. Já? Olha aquele gajo. Espera, vou preparar a segunda arma. Ah, o novo não. Esse é o Forbidden West. Eu estou a falar do Frozen Wilds, que é a expansão deste. Bora. E deixa-me virar a arma também. Eu já te mostro como é que é.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Então. Ok, espera aí. Espera aí que eu já te vou.
Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go.
Parti.
Blocked again. more of this. It's giving way!
Desculpa, mas é. Ei, nem consigo ouvir com o barulho da música. Ainda bem que isto tem legendas. Ah, amigos, a música está muito alta nesta cena. Oh, mulher, mata, que eu não consigo ouvir o raio do coiso. Esta partam. E acalma a música. Foda-se. Epá. Esta música está a querer matar alguém, pá. Caralho. Não dá para fazer um update de som? Nada que me interesse. Filha. Não dá? Está a ver?
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon on the platform.
Gotta get to another platform. Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
Há mais?
Got it.
South! They're coming from the south!
Onde é que é o sul?
It's down.
que é para fazer? Defendo como? Então estamos bem. Se calhar vai para dali de baixo.
Raise arms again. West.
Claro. Foge, filha! Ah, cadaque, só fiz merda. Ah, filha da puta. Não tinha já acontecido isto. Ah, puta.